Our friends here at Renda.
Well,
We'll
hand
say
that to
Merry
Josh. He's going to
Christmas.
set it down there, and I'm going to take a picture of
Yeah.
that for us to put on Facebook. Because
Absolutely.
that is, wow, that is gorgeous.
Yes, it is.
You almost, well, you don't hate to eat it.
You'll love to eat that.
Yeah, we'll love to
And it's nice
eat
and
that.
fresh. When I picked it up to bring it here, it was nice and warm.
Was it really?
Yes, it was.
Also, they're probably still warm?
Not
No,
no,
because
because
you've
it's
had them all night.
it was chilled overnight in my car.
Yeah. How many, did kids get into it at all?
No,
They
no,
didn't?
They did not.
They did not know it was there.
I put it in a box.
Smart move.
That's right.
Smart move. Kelly Fox with us this morning from ICTC, and our visit today presented by Marcus and Mack, voted best law firm and best personal injury lawyer 4 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. You can visit them online at marcusandmack.com. So that's one of the great achievements of 2025 is the culinary department.
Every day of the week during 2025.
Every single day.
Yes.
It's amazing.
If you work there, you could have lunch also.
Well, offer me a job. I'll be on my way.
We have a lot of visitors that their first question is, what's for lunch?
I bet you. But 2025, we get to the spring of the year and we sort of review the entire year's accomplishments and achievements. And it continues over the summer because there are some people who win state or regional awards that continue into summer.
Right.
And so awards are one thing, but just the progress that is made and the classroom work and the projects and really the greatest measure of them all, the jobs that people are able to get out of their high school career at ICTC, those are the important things.
Absolutely. And it's an ongoing assessment in all of those areas that you mentioned. Jobs, progress in the classroom, what's happening on the daily, what's coming up unexpectedly that you can just say, we can do this and add to a project, having our students work together in teams. I love projects. Even this is a simple one, but when our programs can cross over onto something that comes together as a final product,
Sure.
I think that that's one of the best ways to have our students represent themselves with their own set of skills, because then they're working with others. So there's culinary baking up the goodies for you, and then graphics making it look good in the end with the nice vinyl sticker, and it's all wonderful.
I would think in your position with ICTC as well, for you to see a student come in as a sophomore, for instance, and watch them grow as a young man or a young woman and grow into what will be a lifelong career for them, that has to be really exciting.
Oh, it is. It is. And there's many people that walk through the door. Some have some prior experience. Some have no experience. A lot of students pick programs because that's what mom does. That's what dad does. And so just a variety of backgrounds. And I almost like working or telling the stories of those who just came in and said, this is really what I think I like. And then they grow into it to love it and become really good at it and go out on co-op and do a lot of extra projects where they're highlighted, maybe win a skills competition along the way. Those are the students that, and I had invited one to join me this morning, but he wasn't able to make it, highlight Mr. Parker Sleppy. He's come in. He knew that he liked computers, but he has really just developed into a spokesman, let's say, because he's on our team's Teach Tech committee and team that goes out to aging services and different events in our area, teaching our senior citizens those tech skills. And each time they go out, they're thinking about how to make their presentation more relatable to that age group of students. We did it with even younger students, because cybersecurity is something we all have to be aware of. And so our students are taking the skills that they have and the information that they've learned, and they're able to massage it into the market of sharing it with others so that it can be helpful to everyone.
I think that's a great measure, an example of how ICTC converts the school setting into a real life, a real world situation. And to come up with that idea, let's go into the senior centers.
Yes.
And our kids can go there. I don't know if that was student led or adult led, but it's a wonderful idea. And then to carry it out the way that they do, and to watch those kids when they've come in here to the studio
Right.
and have talked about their involvement in that,
The confidence.
they love doing that.
They do. And it's just like second nature. So they've become these teachers that they don't even realize,
Yeah.
they thought they were techies. They thought they were into the computers. But here they are presenting and sharing and having one-on-one conversations with people. And so they are actually teaching and building up those communication skills that perhaps they didn't think they'd ever have to use because I'm just working on this computer. I'm just doing this wiring. I'm doing these upgrades. And some of that can be very silent. But when you're in front of people teaching them how to do that, then of course you have to use your voice.
Yeah, the confidence that they develop in doing that, in making a presentation to a group, and especially to the group. Their focus in those cases are through adults, but they're able to then translate that to schoolmates, family
Yes.
members, all of that, and just I'm sure their families are thrilled as well.
Yeah, it would be nice to be a fly on the wall right around Christmas time when you're home more and around maybe different relatives, cousins, aunts, uncles, grandparents that you typically don't see. And it would be nice to hear some of those conversations develop because I'm sure they're being asked, so what are you doing at that tech center?
Well, especially for those kids, Christmas morning.
The gadgets.
They've got a lot to do to educate mom and dad.
Yes, exactly. What button do I push on this? How many batteries?
Yeah, it's gadget time. And
Yes.
so,
Where's the connection?
so what are the other highlights for you of
Yeah.
2025?
So, it's been a lot about community service as well. And so, as you know, I'm sure you've reported on Diamond Pharmacy combining with ICAP and the Angels Wings program. And what a phenomenal program that is. And I'm going to use that because we participated and donated a couple of bikes to that, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. But as we're doing that, and as we have a mission to share with our students the importance of community service, isn't it nice to just live in Indiana, Pennsylvania, and see how people help each other, especially at this time of the year? So I know when we're done here, you'll be heading down the street, probably to the front of the 700 shop,
Yep.
and it's the Teddy Bear Fund Drive, and what a wonderful opportunity that is in our community to help our local hospital as well as Children's Hospital with some fundraisers. And then I just saw a post even this morning, today's supposed to be a special day in our community for senior citizens. I don't know what's going on with that, but I thought, I know somebody's behind that doing something special for our senior citizens, and I'll be looking for the update on that. But it's those types of things. I have a coat hanging in my office from a former employee. Brand new coat, tags are on it. I know that you'll find a student or a family that can use this. I'm donating this to you.
that?
So our students are, looking for the right person, and we would like to wrap that up as a Christmas gift for somebody that could
Yeah.
really use that.
Yeah.
And I know closer to the Pittsburgh area, they're always donating coats through the former Joe DiNardo program, Bundle Up program. So it's when you see that and feel that in our community, I think it's very special. And it is such a good feeling of people helping people, even when you don't get paid.
Sure.
Yeah. So having jobs and skills is very important. We'll talk about that every month that I come in here. But also around the holidays, it's important to give back to others and to help your fellow human.
ICTC, of course, is able to help students to find their new way into the world out after their school careers, and that's a wonderful part of what you do. But it's just a part of what you do. As you look forward to 2026, what are some of the things that most appeal to you?
Well, when we come back from holiday break, we're right back at it. And every year we invite our ninth grade students in, of course, to tour all the programs available at the ICTC. So we'll be hosting those ninth grade tours near the end of the month, near the end of January, and that will be, we're turning the page and getting ready then for our 2026-2027 class to come in. And that's the first step is they come and take a tour of everything. And then in February, of course, we'll invite them to come back and shadow. So a little shout out, because we have a large contingency in our area of home educated students, a lot of different ways our students are receiving their education now. So they're not always hearing from their sending school guidance counselor that tours are coming up. So this is just a nice announcement to parents and those listening that if you're in the 9th grade and you're thinking about finding a skill and coming to the ICTC, we're more than happy to have you come and participate in the Tours and Shadows coming up at the beginning of 2026.
And of course, as you move forward into 2026, the new competitions, the spring competitions will come up in a number of different things. You've got the Noctis coming up and all of those different things that are part of regular school life.
Yeah, our Skills USA district competition, regional competition just took place last Friday, so we don't have the results of that yet, but we're anticipating a handful or more of first and second place winners, and those, of course, will go on to that state competition in Hershey that you're talking about. And as you know, we've had some national competitors and national winners in the past as well. So those that push through, we're never afraid to send them on right to the national competition because we know they can compete.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So all of that a part of life at ICTC. So
and I do want to elaborate a little bit on those bikes. So we knew that there were 2 young men that wanted a bike for Christmas. And so our Skills USA young men.
How about that?
Yeah, it was nice. And to see all the gifts that were there ready to go out to families, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indiana County Technology Center, we know it as ICTC for short. It's just doing wonderful work, and so are you. And
Thank you.
For
and
coming
so are
in.
you, Todd. Thank
Wish
you.
a wonderful season.
Thank you. Same to you. Merry Christmas.
It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, WCCSradio.com. We're just about ready to head up the street to the 700 shop. We'll be there from 8 until 10 this morning on Indiana in the morning, and then until 5 with our other Renda Media stations here, helping to raise funds for the Teddy Bear Fund Drive and hoping that you can stop by and visit with us too. It's Indiana in the morning on WCCS.
Greetings, George Tate at Tate Supermarket here. Want in on a secret? You can shop online for same-day delivery at Tate's in Clymer via the Instacart app. It's easy and convenient. Tate's is family-owned, has been here for over 100 years, and has been voted best in Indiana County. So whether in-store or online using the Instacart app, be sure to shop Tate's Supermarket in Clymer. To sign up, go to instacart.com.
Cratchit, come in here. Yes, Mr. Scrooge? Cratchit, how did you get new furniture for your family on what I paid you?
Well, sir, I went to Charleston's Furniture in Northern Cambria and pulled a lucky discount stocking from their money tree.
A money tree? Humbug.
Yes, with the discount and their already low prices, I was able to get a new living room suite and a comfortable chair.